Hey guys, welcome to Tech with MS. Today we are going to see about how to collect data from a clothing website and store it in a database using web scraping in Python. Then we are going to compare our own text with the database that we have collected to find the top 10 clothes. Let's go. This is the website that I am going to collect the clothing data from. Before that, we need to copy this link. Then we need to go to our code. The first and foremost thing in this code is to include some libraries. They are Beautiful Soup, NumPy, Request. Request library is used to get the data from the website, while Beautiful Soup library is used to extract the data from the HTML code that Request library gives. We need to paste the link here. This link will be sent as a parameter for the request.get library where it gives the HTML content. Then we need to pass this HTML content to the Beautiful Soup. It will return an object. Then using the soup object, we need to find the required element where the items are present. For that, we need to inspect the web page. We need to come to the web page and we need to inspect it. Right click, inspect. And here we can see that selecting an element in a web page, we need to select that option and we need to come here down. So I am going to select this item. So we can see it gives us the image tag. It gives us the image tag. This image tag will be inside a div class, and this div class will be inside a tag, which is a link, and it's inside a list. So all the elements are in a list, while these lists are in an unordered list. So we are going to find ID with JSON product list. Let's see what is JSON product list. Here, if we come, uh, here if we come id equal to json product list is here. Okay, this is a unordered list. Inside this unordered list we have all the list items, so each list corresponds to each items. So we are going to get this ul unordered list using this id json product list. So here we need to give soup.find id equal to JSON product list. This will give us the object which contains the unordered list items. So the all items, here all items is used to store all the items that we have extracted the data. After that we are going to iterate all the list items in that unordered list. So again I am going to use ul.find all. Inside this I am going to use li. This will return all the list items present inside that unordered list. So here we can see that ul contains lists which where each corresponds to each items or each products. So the first and foremost thing we need to do here is we need to find the title and the link of the product. To find the title, again we need to search where the title presents here. So we can go to the first item. Inside that first item we can see that here, okay, here the title is present: peach colored belted wrap top. So we need to get this title. It's inside the p tag. Again, the p tag is inside the div tag. So the div tag has a class name called cat g name. So we are going to use this cat g name to get the title. So if we come here, we can see that li dot find all. Inside this, we are going to use class underscore is equal to cat g name. So it will give the div element. Inside the div element, again we are going to find p tag, and we are going to convert the content inside the p tag into a string. So this will give the title. Then the next task is to find the link. To find the link, we need to find where the link presents. So here we can see that a tag. So inside this a tag we have href. Inside this href we have the content of the link. Let's see, we have inside the list, I'm going to find a tag and I'm going to get the href content. So I'm going to merge it with the fabally.com so I can get the complete link. After getting the title and link, we need to go again into the link to get the description. If I click this link, we can see that here we have description. here we have details. So I am going to get this description and get this detail. So again inspect. So if we click to element finder and we click the description, we can see that here we have. So this is inside the product CNTR class. The all the things, description, details, or all the things are inside a product CNTR div class. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give the link and I'm going to get the HTML content using the request.get method, and I'm going to give that content to the beautiful soup, and that will return as a new object. As we have already seen that product CNTR is the class name. So I am going to use that object soup in. I am going to use the find method and I am going to give the parameter div, because the class product center is a div class, div tag. This will give returns as an object which I have stored in DSC div. We need to find the description details and details of the product inside this. So if we come here, the description is inside the class name called prediction content, while the details are inside the class name called, again it's a prediction content. So we need to iterate over again to find the description detail of a content. So this for loop is used to iterate and find the content. At last we are going to store the contents inside the description div final string. So the str string contains all the description and the details extracted from the website. So at last we are going to make a list which contains title, description, string, and the link. So after that we are going to do this for all the items present. So this is the for loop that will take care of that. Then at last we are going to append the item, each item in an all items. So to check the shape of the all items, what I did is I converted this all items into a numpy array and I printed the shape. So in this web page I have 48 item it seems. So I will get 48 cross 3. So let's check once. So we can see here, it will go to the link and find the description detail title and it will print us here. Okay, meanwhile, I will explain this code. This is the code that I am using to store these data into a CSV file. So first we need to import a CSV file and we need to set the fields, the title of the columns, that is title, DSC and link. Then we need to create a dataset.csv in our folder. We need to open it. We need to open the file name dataset.csv as a write parameter, so that we can write the contents. So here I have wrote the content all items to that our CSV and at last done. So we can see that the shape of the data is 48,3. So 48 items are there and each item have title, description and link. After that we can see here that this is the data that we have scrapped from. This is the title, this is the description, and this is the link of the particular product. So the next thing what we are going to do is we need to go to the clothing suggestion.ipynb. The link for these codes are given in description. Import the required libraries. So I'm going to import the required library. Then this is the pre-processed text which is used to process the input that we are going to enter. So I'm going to run this too. At last this function will take care all the things like getting the input, comparing it with the data set and giving the top 10 results. So I'm going to run this too. After that we need to give the input. So if I give the input here like green sleeveless top, and if I give enter, we can see that the top 10 results from the 48 set of products. So if I click the first link, we can see that which is it's a green dress with a sleeveless top. So this works well. So I'm going to explain the code line by line. As we have already seen that first we need to import the required libraries. Then the next step is pre-processing. Pre-processing is processing the input that we are giving, like green sleeveless tops, to get more accuracy. What it will do is it will get the text what we are giving, and it will convert it into a lowercase, only allows alphanumeric and the spacing characters, where all other special characters will be removed, and it will give the process text as output. The next step is we need to import the data set and we need to process the data set, explicitly the description column. So I have used pandas.read csv method to read the csv, which returns back the data frame. So I have only allowed the alphanumeric characters and space characters, and all the special characters will be removed by this code. Then I have inserted a new column called pre-processed description, which is a new column added, which is processed. The next thing is we need to get the input from the end users. For that, I have used the input function. Then I have given it to the pre-processed text, which is we have already seen here. It will only allows the alphanumeric characters by removing special characters. So we can see that. So if I run this, so if I run, if I run this with a command like uh, pink sleeveless top with bright texture. So if I give enter, we can see that pink sleeveless top bright texture. It removed the width and yeah. These are all unwanted text. The next step is we need to convert these words into numerical characters. For that, I have used TF-IDF vectorizer, which comes from sklearn. So what I have did is I have created an object called vectorizers. Then I have fit transform the corpus, whereas corpus is the database description data. Then I have just transformed the processed input that we have given, that is pink sleeveless top bright texture. So all these database content and the input given by the end user are converted into a numerical. Then I have used cosine similarity to find the similarities between the corpus vectors and the input vector. So this will give us a sim score. I have only taken the top 10 similarities with high similarities. So I have converted this into a descending order. Then I have took the top 10 and I have printed here. So this will give us, if I run this, so this will give us a pink polka pleated collared top with belt as a first. So if we click this, we can see here the content is, so we can see here this is the pink sleeveless top. Likewise, this is the code that take care all the things. So I have explained it line cell by cell. While this cell contains all the things, so we can implement this clothing suggestion function to a cloud like Google Cloud functions, so that if we give the input as a JSON format, it will returns us these things in the output format. Let's give a try once again. So I'm going to run this. After that, I'm going to give a input like uh, okay, let's take red colored uh, full sleeve top. So if I give input, we can see that red crunched front neck tie up top. So if I click the link, we can see the content regarding the given data. So this is the full sleeve red colored top that for that we have given. So this works well. Hey guys, hope you like it. Thank you all. See you in the next video. Bye.